Stephen Curry.
Thanks for joining us midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Victor Wembanyama.
It's not really a surprise to me that we're seeing these kind of numbers for him in the rebounding category. He's by far amongst the elite at grabbing loose balls, and you can easily see he's continued to put the effort in over the last few years.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Victor Wembanyama, and it's Vassell in at the 3. And for the Warriors, sharpshooters Curry and Hield pair as the backcourt. Down low to be the tenacious pair of Butler and Draymond. And it's Moody in at the small forward position. And we've got a great one for you here tonight. A good old-fashioned conference rivalry legs.
There's nothing wrong with teams disliking each other, and I think we've got that here tonight. It's been abundantly clear over the years. I would not be surprised if things got a little chippy tonight.
Ooh, that's what we're here for, baby.
I'm ready for it.
Outside Curry. Pass to Hield. Jacks up a 3. Giannis with the rebound. Wembanyama, screen on Butler. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit, be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Back to you.
And Allie, thanks. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Now here's Hield. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Green. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Three-pointer, Fox. Castle outside. From deep. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Warriors have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Green with a screen on Fox. Pass to Green. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Yeah, when Green is looking to score, this is exactly the area he's most comfortable, right at the rim.
Now Wembanyama. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they faced the Spurs.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Well, I don't think you can look at these matchups and think it can be just one guy. I would have everybody on the glass to help out.
Now here's Butler. A 20-point game for him in the win against Memphis. Green, a screen. Curry passes to Green. And they'll get another chance.
Why even try in there against Wembanyama? I mean, it's just too difficult.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Guys, one of the more lengthy free agency sagas revolved around Jonathan Kuminga, and many thought his time was up in Golden State. He saw fewer and fewer minutes down the stretch of last season and into their playoff run. But when Kuminga tested free agency, tested potential sign and trade deals, nobody seemed to be the exact right fit. So eventually, he took the Warriors' offer. Guys, we'll see just how long this lasts, but for now, he'll continue to be in that Golden State uniform.
Yeah, we'll continue to track that story. Okay, thanks for the report, Shams. Now here's Hield. He's coming off a 13-point game against Memphis.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Vassell passes to Antetokounmpo. Curry against Fox. Here's Butler. Lays it up and banks it in.
Putting his body to work in the paint. Butler using his athletic skills to get it done.
Butler against Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Green. Here's Moody. Rebound by San Antonio. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
And if you want to see how well coached a team is, just look at their efficiency on offense. That's a testament to great coaching.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Wembanyama, pass to Vassell. Back to Wembanyama, and stolen by Green. On the wing, Curry. Pass to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Curry. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Vassell outside. To get back on track. To the wing, right side. Antetokounmpo for 3. The rebound by Moody. Warriors trail by 5. Pass to Green. There's the 3. Hits the three-pointer. Green's got 5 now.
Well, if Green is taking quick shots like that, it speaks to how confident he is.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And San Antonio making a change here. Harper's checked in. And here in the back half of February, the power rankings tell a pretty complete story of the season so far. You look at the Warriors, they're hanging in there at that same 5th spot and hoping to climb higher.
You know, for the Spurs, they've been on a roll, victorious in their last 5 outings, really shoring up their #1 seed status.
Now here's Wembanyama. He played a great game against the Lakers. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Vassell with it, now guarded by Moody. Vassell can't get it to go.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Now here's Curry. 35 points for him last game against Memphis.
Also forced a bunch of trips to the line. You can control a game like that.
Really tough quarter for him, shooting the basketball.
Here's Fox. San Antonio moving the ball around. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. The Warriors trailing. Outside, Green. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Come on, man. I mean, there was no chance Wemby was going to ever let that reach the rim. Coming out hot, 4 out of 5. This could be a big game for him.
And the Warriors make some changes. Horford, he's checked in for Green. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Podziemski subbed in for Hield. Most of the season behind us, Grant. Talk about the mindset for teams right now.
Well, if people tell you the standings don't affect the mindset, BA, they're lying. Everyone is asking themselves how they can improve or maintain position. You just don't want to backslide now.
Now here's Wembanyama. He's got 9. Wembanyama, screen on Horford. Back to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, the dunk by Wemby might be the most effortless dunk you'll see.
Curry. Impressive numbers he's putting up, averaging just over 28 points a game. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Into the lane. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Warriors making a switch here. And right now, let's take a look at the teams that do the best job protecting the rim. The Spurs, number one.
And what's been most impressive about this team is how intense they've been on the defensive end. It's not just one or two guys getting blocks for them. It's been a team effort, which is why they lead the league in blocks per game.
Here's Santos. Stolen by Vassell. To the paint. Oh, deflected. Wembanyama. Pass to Harper. Wembanyama screen. Vassell outside. Spurs need to get one up here. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist from Vassell. And now an 11-point Spurs lead. The Warriors shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. Here's Santos. Here's Kuminga. That one's off. Still out of sync.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Throws it up high. In transition, here come the Warriors. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Kuminga. Out to Horford. Three-pointer. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Harper. Back to Wembanyama. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Melton, he's checked in for Santos. Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Johnson comes in for Vassell.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Warriors trail by 13. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Kuminga. No good on the shot. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Here's Harper. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will have it.
Yeah, he was surprised by that. I don't think he knew the pass was for him.
Butler's checked in for Melton. Champagnie, he's checked in for San Antonio. Screen by Horford. To end the run, Butler, good.
Well, he's a great mid-range scorer, and that's why Butler's teammates and coaches encourage him to look for that shot.
Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time, but what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. 11-point game outside Podziemski. Horford against Barnes. Butler taking his time here. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Wembanyama pass to Barnes. Takes one from 10 feet. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 4 assists now tonight. Pass to Podziemski. Outside Kuminga. He had his back to the basket for over 5 seconds. That'll be a turnover.
Number 43,
Spurs lead by 13. Harper passes to Wembanyama. And the bucket is good. Wembanyama's got 17 points.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. He had a block party in that quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for San Antonio?
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
Butler out there with Al Horford. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. That's the Warriors 5.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Here's Butler, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Tim, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, just how hard of a worker is this guy?
Well, he's just exceptional. That gritty style of play is what makes him so respected, B.A. And as we know, he has a way of rising to the occasion.
And obviously, we know so many kids dream of being a professional athlete. But when did that become a real goal of yours, Legs?
Well, B.A., honestly, about the age of 8, I thought I was headed for the major leagues. That all changed with a 7-inch growth spurt in one school year. Decided to try basketball for the first time, and man, am I glad I did.
Out to Horford. Outside Podziemski. Screen by Horford. Fires the 3. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Castle's checked in for San Antonio.
Number 5. Stephon Castle.
Just 2 to shoot. It's deflected, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the San Antonio Spurs. On Thursday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Saturday, they'll be playing against Domantas Sabonis and the Sacramento Kings.
And for that game against the Pistons, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there. Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Here's Horford. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good.
You want to talk about a high-value veteran. Al Horford is your guy. I mean, he's been around the block and has a ton of wisdom to share with younger guys.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Jimmy Butler is the complete package. Coach Steve Kerr said he's an amazing player. The skill, the strength, the ability to get to the line, his passing connects the game. And in the end, it goes beyond that. Just his presence out there. He's a lion. He's a force. Back to you.
One of the best. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Outside Johnson. No good on the triple. Warriors trail by 14. Out to Kuminga from behind the arc. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Castle right side. To the inside. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A moment to check out some numbers for Jimmy Butler.
During these last 10 games, he's been a menace on the defensive end. Poking balls loose, jumping passing lanes. He's been all over the place and piling up the steals as a result.
Kuminga finds Horford. Hey, Horford from range.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Harper. 11 points for him last game against the Lakers.
But he also had an impact as a facilitator, generating offense for others.
Wembanyama screen. 4 on the clock. Takes one from 10 feet with the clock winding down. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Coach would love to see Wemby clean the offensive glass like that every time.
Down low. Here's Butler. Pass to Horford. Outside Kuminga. From the arc. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. And San Antonio with a change here too. Fox is checked in for Harper. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Down by 15. Clock at 6. The three from Curry. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. It's Barnes on the wing. Castle outside. Johnson passes to Wembanyama. Fox for 3. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got his 5th assist in this one. Outside Kuminga. Back to Curry. Horford outside. The 3 is up. And the Warriors miss again.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
This one for 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Three-pointer, Fox. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
And again, it's San Antonio converting.
A versatile offensive weapon. Fox is good at sizing up defenses and taking what they give up.
Now here's Podziemski. Defense is right there. Curry, that's good.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Inside, Horford with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Kuminga against Johnson. Butler on the wing. 6 to shoot. Out to Horford. Beyond the arc. And a great assist by Butler as Allen goes. Horford's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And the Warriors make some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Horford. Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Barnes. Warriors trail by 14. Kuminga, the pass to Green. Green able to hit from 3.
Their three-point shooting has improved this quarter, but it's still not where they want it to be.
And stolen by Green. Fox against Hield. Green, a screen. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
San Antonio leading by 11. Antetokounmpo outside. Wembanyama.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Hield passes to Curry. Rebound by San Antonio. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Wembanyama double team. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
Fox outside. And he lobs it up top. It's stolen by Kuminga. To the paint. Here's Green. Oh, look at Green getting his inside.
We know Green prefers to work up close. He loves getting those high percentage looks.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Here's Curry. Oh, Curry, a magician inside.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And so it's San Antonio closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Thanks for joining us. And first off, let's take a look at the players of the week. And guys, how much do you think winning this type of award means to a player?
It just depends on the player, Ernie. If it's a big-time player, it doesn't really mean that much. But if you...
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the San Antonio Spurs.
Gotta appreciate...
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
For most guys, that's a night's work. It shows you how dominant he's been to this point.
On the court for San Antonio, Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Fox in at the point. Shot clock at 2, and it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Antetokounmpo finds Wembanyama. And here's Vassell. San Antonio moving the ball around. Antetokounmpo, a screen on heel, down low. Here's Wembanyama over Green. Another shot. Wow, Victor takes it to him inside.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
To the inside. Here's Butler. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And great passing, so often the thing that separates the good from the great. Who, for your money, Tim, is the best in the association?
Well, what's crazy, B.A., is I think the top of the list belongs to a center. Right, Nikola Jokic, to me, an all-time talent, still in his prime, and his playmaking ability, unquestionably, the best we have ever seen at the center position.
Never seen any player like him. He's amazing.
Maybe never will either. The steal there by Green started that break, and quite simply, you're looking at one of the all-time great defenders in this league.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
He's been carrying the load on offense in this one, and he might as well keep looking for his shot the way he's been going.
Pass to Butler. Right to the heart.
Well, it's Butler's night. They have gone to him repeatedly, and you see why.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Fox. He's covered by Curry. 4-3, and Fox hits from deep. Fox has got 15 points.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Curry finds Green. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Butler. There's another block.
His shot blocking has anchored this defense, and his prowess has become a national topic in the world of sports.
That'll happen when you're nearing the top 5 for single-season swats. Pretty much no one can shoot over this guy.
Which is what many people said about Mark Eaton, who holds not only the 5th overall spot on this list, but also the #1 spot.
Oh, Draymond finishing himself.
Oh, look at the hustle there from Draymond, leaving it all on the floor.
And Fox, here we go. Wembanyama, pass to Fox, misses from close range. And it's Green with the ball for Golden State. It's a 10-point game. And Tim, last season, Draymond Green adding a Hustle Player of the Year award to his Hall of Fame resume.
Yeah, B.A., that's an award every young player should aspire to have. But I know for Draymond Green, he was hoping to get his 2nd Defensive Player of the Year award.
Wembanyama, pass to Fox. Shoots over Curry. They get it back. Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And he'll spend some time on the perimeter, but at his core, Wembanyama is best inside.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Defense on our 2K leaderboard. Looking at the best when it comes to points per game allowed over the previous month. #1, the Spurs.
And they have really been focused on picking up their defensive effort, playing passing lanes, pressuring ball handlers, and trying to contest every shot.
And here's Curry for 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Antetokounmpo against Butler. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. Castle for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Antetokounmpo against Curry. Here's Butler. Rebounded by Fox. San Antonio leading by 12. Here's Antetokounmpo. Back to Wembanyama. San Antonio moving the ball around. Boom! Fox with a triple.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Butler against Antetokounmpo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, Jimmy's showing you what a great scorer he is. He had the defense completely fooled by that pump fake.
Well, Legs, being a GM in the NBA is a tough gig. What's the most important part of the job, in your opinion?
BA, evaluating talent is still the main responsibility of the job. That includes drafting, free agency, even selecting a coach. But then it's about building relationships, establishing communication, and culture.
Ooh, sounds like a lot of qualifications that you have.
Well, I'm pretty comfortable right here, if that's okay.
Here's Butler. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. To the left side wing. Wembanyama finds Antetokounmpo. Fires the 3. There's another rebound.
Collecting yet another board.
He has been everywhere. Just an animal.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he shows you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
One of the primary ways Green helps this offense, operating as a stretch big.
11 feet out. Pass to Castle. Here's the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Outside heel. Stolen by Wembanyama. They've got numbers. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
And here's Curry for three. And the Warriors with another three.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Back to Curry. Takes the three. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Butler on the wing. To the middle. Here's Green. And he'll take a trip to the line for two. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
And some people think Draymond Green is a little too bold. But look, that's just his passion for the game. A lot of teams need what Draymond Green brings to the table.
And the Warriors make some changes. Horford, he's checked in for Butler. Kuminga comes in for Moody. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Hield. And San Antonio also making a switch. Harper's checked in. San Antonio leading by 17. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. On the wing, Green. He's covered by Fox. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Green. Oh, look at Draymond flexing with that finish. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. To the paint. Horford with a steal. And the foul called on Brandon Podziemski. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
And the Warriors making a change here. Wembanyama finds Fox. Out to the wing. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Vassell. Here's Harper. Lets it go from deep. They get it again. On the wing, Fox. The three, Vassell. Goes up again. And Wembanyama lays it up and in. Wembanyama's got 43 points.
And once he gets deep enough positioning, there's not much you can do to stop Wemby.
Podziemski with it. Fox picks him up. Curry looking it over. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Vassell. Curry, no good.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
Out to Fox. 17-foot shot on the way. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 9 assists now tonight. Outside Curry. Right wing. Kuminga against Antetokounmpo. Down low. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Payton's checked in for Curry. San Antonio also making some changes. Barnes comes in for Vassell. And it's Johnson in for De'Aaron Fox. Here's Podziemski. And the Warriors miss again. Spurs lead by 19. Wembanyama, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Horford. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, and this is the kind of impact Wemby makes offensively because he can score in just so many ways.
To the inside. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Kuminga's got his first points of the game. Well, the Spurs shooting has been excellent in the third quarter at 57%. Kuminga against Antetokounmpo, and the foul called on Brandon Podziemski. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Warriors making a switch here. Jackson Davis is checked in. And San Antonio with a change here too. Castle's checked in. Wembanyama, the pass to Johnson. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
Horford outside. 27 seconds left in the third quarter here. Horford, a screen on Barnes. Back to Horford. The three. He blocks it again. And that's 9 blocks.
And you know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th one, too.
Number 21, Quinton Post.
2 on the clock. Fires in the triple.
And that's a breakdown defensively, and it leads to 3 points off that inbounds pass.
Here's Harper. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Harper's got his second basket of the game.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. Back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Well, he made the right play. It didn't have to be a highlight reel.
So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Antetokounmpo comes in for Barnes. Vassell, he's checked in for Castle. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. Sharpshooters Curry and Hield pair as the backcourt. Moses Moody out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Warriors 5. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. That's 12 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Curry passes to Horford. Now here's Butler. Antetokounmpo covering. Butler into the lane. Back to Horford. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. You know, it seems like players today have more freedom with their shot selection than ever before, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., there's no question about it. I think you could actually make the...
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of. All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For reporter Al.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep. It's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Wembanyama's out there with Jokic. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Curry. And it's LeBron in at the 3 slot. Just 4 to shoot. Wembanyama. Rebound by Joel Embiid.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
So the East able to put the first points up on the board. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama finds James. Back to Wembanyama. Shoots from 8. Outside for Curry. Way on the clock. Over Cunningham. Here's Wembanyama. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass. Getting it done.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent. And when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. The East All-Stars shooting their first free throw tonight.
The constant evolution of Embiid's game, really impressive. A credit to his work ethic. He continues to get better, becoming a bigger threat with his improved arsenal.
That bucket in no time at all.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know you're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
Now here's Embiid. And Stephen Curry with the foul.
Stephen Curry.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Cunningham finds Brunson. Just 5 on the clock.
Been fantastic at playing within himself on defense. Gilgeous-Alexander using his length well there to contest without fouling.
Pass to Jokic. Back to SGA. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5.
Well, the All-Star Game D is in full effect. They typically clamp it down in the second half.
Brunson against Curry. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Wembanyama down low. Embiid's there. Curry on the wing. Covered by Cunningham. Gilgeous-Alexander. That's a 2-pointer. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. East with the ball. They trail by 1. Brunson outside. Pass to Embiid. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Now here's Curry. Wembanyama sets a screen for Curry. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Stopping Brunson clean is really a challenging endeavor. I mean, he's clever, he's agile, and he is physical and assertive, too.
East All-Stars have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. Edwards has come in for the West.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Now here's Brunson. After the miss from Stephen Curry. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Edwards dishes to Curry. Some nice passing here by the West. Cunningham against Edwards. And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Now here's Brunson. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. Coach joked that if he focused on a single aspect of stopping Nikola Jokic, he would probably just beat them a different way. Instead, he showed the team 5 video clips, each with a specific failure of guarding Jokic. He's asked his players to prevent those mistakes from happening. Back to you, Kevin.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Curry is inside. Brunson covering. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Cunningham passes to Tatum. And here's Adebayo outside. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Wembanyama, a screen. LeBron's shot is good.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
Brunson against Curry. Embiid the screen to the middle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Embiid's got 7 points in the game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Inside, Embiid with the steal. Curry against Brunson. Cunningham inside. The shot from the low post is good. And now a 7-point East All-Star lead.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Big time slam by Wembanyama. This is why you got to push him out of the paint.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And some changes here for the East. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Bam Adebayo. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Cade Cunningham. The West also making some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Jokic. And Kawhi Leonard subbed in for LeBron. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
It's Curry outside. Kicks it out to Leonard. Offline with his three. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the East. 7-point differential. Here's Tatum. Pass to Embiid. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense. And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Brunson kicks to Tatum. It's stolen by Edwards. Kicks it out to Leonard. Baseline jumper. Again, the West All-Star.
Mechanically so efficient and smooth. Leonard off the catch there.
Brunson against Curry. To the inside. Embiid. And the rejection by Wembanyama. To the paint. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Rising up for the throwdown. Major hops from Edwards.
Brunson outside. Pass to Tatum. Over Leonard. And another miss by the East.
Operating from mid-range. That's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Making plays for others. Wembanyama.
And the East has possession. Embiid with the screen on Curry. Down low. And Embiid throws it down.
Punch, counter punch.
Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
A huge part of Wembanyama's game, his ability to just devour the glass on both ends.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Jaylen Brown's checked in for the East. Cunningham comes in for Jalen Brunson. Jokic is checked in for the West. Now here's Tatum. No scoring in this one. Nailed from three-point land.
Really smooth release from Tatum on that three. Makes that shot look effortless.
Outside Leonard. Curry setting the pick for Leonard. Over to the left wing. From the arc. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Jokic. Curry's got 5 points so far.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
And Towns gets it to go.
And this game literally has been wide open. As wide open as it gets.
Yeah, both teams completely neglecting their defensive duties.
And Cunningham with the slam.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all three levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
Mitchell outside. Off target with his three.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Edwards can't hit. The East leading by 3. To the inside. Jokic with the steal. Towns against Wembanyama. Pass to Leonard. Wembanyama, a screen. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Tatum against Jokic. Left side, Towns. And another miss by the East. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the East All-Stars. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And you can see these players now starting to get into a rhythm. Should see a lot better flow to the game here in the second quarter.
That's usually the case. I mean, it takes some time to deal with your teammates at the All-Star game.
Brown out there with Paolo Banchero. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Towns. And it's Cunningham in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka's going to cook you.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Cunningham's got 5 points now this quarter. Doncic passes to Giannis. Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard.
A combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
Towns kicks to Brown. Six to shoot. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Giannis.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Jokic passes to Antetokounmpo. Wow, Giannis with the strong finish inside.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Pass to Cunningham. Lets it go with a 3. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Bam Adebayo is checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also with the sub. James is checked in. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Outside, Edwards. Giannis, a screen on Mitchell. Three-pointer. Edwards can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
James against Brown. From 12 feet out. It's rebounded by the West. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by the East. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Cunningham passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
LeBron kicks to Doncic. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. That one's no good. That makes them 1 for 2. The East leading by 4. Mitchell left side. Brown outside. Adebayo with a screen on James. Out of bounds. It'll be the West All-Stars ball. Tatum, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell.
Substitution on the court.
The West trails by 4. Doncic dishes to Giannis. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Antetokounmpo finds Edwards. Jokic sets the screen for Edwards. 4 on the clock. Takes a 3.
Hey, how about that defensive hustle by Jaylen Brown? I mean, just not giving this man any room to feel comfortable.
The 3 is drilled by Tatum.
And 2 teammates there hooking up on that bucket. Always a little bit of an advantage to have guys out there who know each other.
It sure is. I mean, it eliminates some of that getting to know you feeling out period.
Floats it up for Giannis. And no good that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown. For the East All-Stars.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Nikola Jokic. Wembanyama, a screen on Cunningham. To halt the run. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. Cunningham passes to Tatum. Adebayo with a screen for Tatum. It's deflected. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Edwards looking it over. Deflects the pass. Towns with the steal. Brown against Edwards. Shoots a fader. The West All-Stars pull it in. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Edwards. Edwards gets it done inside.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the East All-Stars.
Tatum with a screen on Doncic. Cunningham kicks to Brown. Clock at 6. Right side Towns from deep. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Pass to Doncic. Back to Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Cunningham on the wing. And here's Adebayo. Here's Cunningham. Shoots over Doncic. And another miss by the East. Pass to LeBron. Strong inside. What a move by James.
His overall size and strength really sets James apart from the rest of his peers when you think about his skill set inside.
Here's Cunningham. The kick out to Brown. Now Tatum, covered by LeBron. James against Tatum. No good that time.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Adebayo with a screen for Cunningham. And Adebayo throws it down.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And some changes here for the East. Halliburton's checked in for Brown, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Cunningham. The West also making some changes. Leonard, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Edwards. And Curry subbed in for Doncic. Pass to Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. And the three off target. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the West. They trail by one. Towns with the steal. Halliburton for three. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his fourth assist in this one. Wembanyama, a screen on Halliburton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
The East making a switch. Brown's checked in. The East leading by 3. And here's Brunson. Loads it up for Adebayo. And stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to LeBron. Wembanyama, a screen on Tatum. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Here's Adebayo. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Outside, SGA. Back to Curry. Here's Wembanyama. He's guarded by Adebayo. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Embiid, he's checked in for the East. Cunningham comes in for Halliburton. Curry passes to Wembanyama. They double team Wembanyama. Cunningham inside, working on James. Brunson kicks to Cunningham. Here's Adebayo. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. And here's Leonard from 3. Cans it from downtown. Leonard's got the lead up to 2 now for the West All-Stars. Pass to Embiid. 1:09 left to play here in the half. Good defense by Wembanyama. And here's the West with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. On the wing, James. Wembanyama finds James. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocks down the step back, James.
Always producing results. Gilgeous-Alexander has proven to be such a reliable scorer.
Embiid against Wembanyama. Getting close. Embiid gets it to fall.
He is on one right now, carrying the offense. Just keep finding him.
Wembanyama, a screen on Cunningham. Takes it out to Leonard. Second chance effort. And Wembanyama with a nice bucket inside. Wembanyama has got 11 points in the quarter. Brunson against Curry. Here's Embiid. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 5th assist in this one. With 1 on the clock. No good that time. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the West. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll return shortly.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot.
Remaining in the NBA All-Star game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second half even more in store for him.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
Here's Tatum. On the floor for the West All-Stars, they've got Nikola Jokic. Stephen Curry's out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's LeBron James. And it's Wembanyama in its center. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And how about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
Pass to Adebayo. And here's Embiid. Defending.
And these fans are getting treated to just some amazing aerial action in this game.
And that's the way it should be, right? I mean, it's All-Star Week. You don't lay it in, you punch it in.
Now, Jokic. Wembanyama sets a screen for Jokic. 5 to shoot. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
There's no stopping that. Wembanyama with the forceful finish.
Out to the wing. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Cunningham with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Hits it from 3-point range. Tatum's got 9.
I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
Wembanyama passes to LeBron. Cunningham against Curry. To the wing on the left. Here's Jokic. Jokic just takes what he wants inside. Amazing.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Embiid. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Tatum kicks to Brunson. Over SGA. And another miss by the East. The West leading by 8. Wembanyama passes to Jokic. Outside Curry. Pass to James. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Runs in the pass to Cunningham. Now Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen on Jokic. And another miss by the East. And the West All-Stars have possession. Wembanyama, a screen on Brunson. And it's SGA missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once.
Embiid against Jokic. The strength of Embiid on display.
Nothing new for Embiid here, going off for a big scoring performance, par for the course.
James finds Jokic. Oh, watch out for Wembanyama!
Throw it up somewhere around the rim. There's a great chance Wemby will be there to throw it down.
Runs in the pass to Embiid. Shot clock at 5. Back to Brunson. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Brunson. Wembanyama up top. Jokic kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Some nice passing here by the West. Oh, Curry so accurate from 3-point range.
And you can see how the entire arc is open for Curry. There's no part of it where he's timid about shooting.
Wembanyama against Embiid. Misses off the left iron.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pass to Tatum. Now Embiid lets it go from deep. From way outside, Joel Embiid.
With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that, and 280 pounds, Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league.
Embiid with the steal. Tatum down low. Covered by LeBron. Tatum kicks to Brunson. Pass to Embiid. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
And Embiid has this shot in his bag. He's confident in that area.
Wembanyama, a screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. That's good. And SGA with the assist. SGA's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Embiid against Wembanyama. Nice move. The West grabs the miss. And it's Jokic in the corner. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Curry. Wembanyama sets a screen for Curry. Stolen by Brunson. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. And the shot goes in. Cunningham's got 17.
I love the mentality of Cunningham tonight. Looking for his shot. And boy, is he producing.
Back to Curry. The tray. And the West hit again from deep.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And here's Tatum for 3. West All-Stars with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Here's James. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
Good. That's 28 points for Joel Embiid.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Towns, he's checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. Edwards has come in for James. The West leading by 6. SGA passes to Wembanyama. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Towns.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Embiid against Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Outside Curry. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, he's like a one-man band out there, dialed in and on the attack.
Now here's Embiid, defended by Wembanyama. Embiid inside, Wembanyama on him. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Brunson, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Brunson really is a leader both on and off the floor. His example, when he speaks words of truth and passion, and his will and drive to win is infectious.
And the first one at the line is good. And the East All-Stars with some changes. Paolo Banchero comes in for Embiid, and Jaylen Brown subbed in for Tatum. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the West. They lead by 7. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Out to Edwards. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. SGA's got his 7th assist in the game. We've got 1:55 left in the third. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And, you know, you got multiple options with this guy coming out of the screen. He can go pick and pop on you. He can go pick and roll. Towns can hurt you either way.
Wembanyama, a screen on Brown. Pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Cunningham inside. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. 5 on the clock. Here's Banchero. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. they may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Mitchell, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. The West also making some changes. Leonard, he's checked in for SGA. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Curry. Outside, Edwards. Floats it up for Wembanyama. It's stolen by Cunningham. Wembanyama passes to Jokic. And here's Doncic from the arc. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Bucket is good. And now just a 5-point West All-Star lead.
And a volume scorer, Mitchell excels at getting inside and converting.
To the paint. It's stolen by Brown. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Cunningham against Doncic. Now, here's Cunningham. Defense right on him. Towns wide open. Poked away.
Defense practically daring him to take that shot in. It worked out for him.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the West All-Stars leading by 5. And we'll be back with you right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.